Oh my god, I don't want to watch this.
Stop it, Brad.
This is the mother of 12-year-old Jonathan Overbay. Together with his 3 friends, Jonathan is responsible for running over, recording, and taking the life of an innocent man.
11-year-old Messiah Hayes took a joyride in a stolen car.
Along with 3 other teenagers accused of hitting and killing Scott Habermill.
For an entire night, these 4 kids would set off on one of the most terrifying crime sprees this small Albuquerque neighborhood has ever seen, all while being completely unaware that detectives have found their murder footage.
You guys see what happens? No,
Just bump in, Brad.
In that video, you continue to record.
Yeah, I knew they were hurt, but I didn't know they were hurt that bad.
It was just after 4:30 a.m. on May 29, 2024, when police in Albuquerque, New Mexico received a panic call from a local homeowner.
911 emergency.
Hi, I'm headed to work and someone got hit on a bicycle. Yeah, the bike is mangled, like it's pretty twisted up.
Police raced to the scene, a main thoroughfare with a dedicated bike lane, and made a grisly discovery. A man hardly clinging to life, lying on the side of the road in the bike lane. Beside him, his bike was destroyed, and witnesses had no idea who was behind it, or even who the man was.
You guys see what happens? No,
Searching through his belongings as the victim was rushed to the hospital, law enforcement discovered an ID.
Scott, last name is Habermill.
Scott Habermill was 63 years old, a dedicated father of 2, an outdoorsman, an inventor, and an all-around phenomenal person. He loved the outdoors and nature so much that every morning he biked to work as the sun began to rise over the mountains surrounding the city. That morning, he had been pedaling to the job he held for over 30 years as a physicist at Sandia National Laboratories. Sadly, he never made it. Just hours after he was found, lying injured in the road, he passed away. For the next year, police struggled to find the person who had caused his death. They knew it was a hit and run, but none of the doorbell cameras or surveillance cameras in the surrounding area were able to capture the culprits. Fortunately, the culprits captured themselves on camera and blasted it on social media a year after the murder of Scott Habermill, because evidently, getting likes and street cred is more important than avoiding jail time.
Are you guys recording it?
Yeah.
Hurry up, setting start.
You're gonna hit him hella fast, nigga. Just bump in, Brad.
Like you like bumped it?
Yeah, just bump him. Go like 15, 20.
It's almost hard to believe that the video exists. Footage of a murder, taken with all of the perpetrators laughing and joking throughout the ordeal. It's even harder to believe that the footage was posted on the Instagram account of a 12-year-old, Messiah Hayes. When he posted the year-old footage on his Instagram, the news spread like wildfire, and very quickly police had a full rundown of everyone in the car. 12-year-old Messiah, who was 11 at the time of the crime, 15-year-old Elijah Engelking, 15-year-old William Garcia, and the driver, 12-year-old Jonathan Overbay. And if you've paid attention there, you've probably realized something else. None of them were old enough to drive. So where'd they get the car? They stole it, of course. Police swiftly bring in everyone involved in the crime for questioning, and because of their ages, their parents come along for the ride too. First up is Jonathan, who police believe was driving the stolen car the night of the murder. When he's brought in for a warrant, he claims to have no idea what it's for, but his mom's chatted with a guard, and she knows at least some of the details.
Fred told me what it's about. So I'm chemical and supposedly somebody got hurt really bad and died. So, but he said it was from like May of last year. That was before you went to jail last time.
Yes, you did hear, before you went to jail last time. Despite being 12, this isn't Johnny Boy's first rodeo. At the time of this interrogation, he was on probation for previous charges, including robbery and theft.
It's up to you if you want to answer questions or anything, but I just wait. And then we talk to a lawyer about it or something, because... Alright. So they're trying to get you for murder.
Okay.
And just, Fred just told me that's what it is.
Okay.
Sorry, I just wanted to let you know, I hope everything's okay.
That is the face of a preteen who has just realized that things are not okay, and they probably never will be again. Police read Jonathan his Miranda rights.
Knowing these rights, would you like to talk with me now? Yes.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write my name here and then initial all of these and sign it.
Love you. Sorry. I'm sorry that they're gonna take you to jail. I don't know how long you're gonna be there, but I'm gonna be here for you, okay?
At this point, with Jonathan unwilling to talk without a lawyer at the advice of his mother, law enforcement pull up the video to really show the severity of what happened. Likely they're doing this in the hopes that his mother will be shocked and horrified and potentially push her son to do the right thing.
Yeah, he said that somebody got hit on a bicycle.
Okay, so I'm going to kind of step forward and ask, since we're kind of talking about this. I'm not making any questions or making any requests of you, but I'm just going to let you know about what we have. There's no question about what we have.
Oh my God, I don't want to watch this.
You're going to watch this. Sorry.
There's like a glitch. Oh my gosh. He said somebody got hit and then they ended up dying.
What?
And then I guess, I don't know if somebody said you were there or what.
You need to know.
That's what they're trying to get me for?
I see you.
I wasn't that's why you didn't see me.
Dang, it was just tough. Thank God, because I didn't want to see that. If it's what, oh my gosh.
Just downloading it so that it doesn't have to rely on a bad connection. So it will still, you guys will still watch it.
Yeah, so yeah. Because I called him right away, I was like, well, do you know? Yeah, and he told me exactly. But then, yeah, we're gonna have court on Wednesday.
I don't have to worry about because I wasn't there.
And he said, that he's sorry that if he would have known, he didn't really know. He said it was like kind of last minute, they just popped up. And he said sorry because he wished that he could have warned you or told you more before he did that.
Despite Jonathan's mom's aversion to seeing the yucky video, police finally managed to pull it up. You'd like to imagine that anyone seeing this would be stunned into silence or forced to do some kind of reckoning inside of themselves. But as you'll soon see, she's a bit more concerned about her son being comfy than the tragic, senseless murder of someone else.
Are you mad?
These are falling everywhere. I've got phones falling and everything.
Jeez. Scaring me.
There we go.
You go ahead and Halifax. It's bumping, right? Yeah, it's bumping. Like 15.
Can we watch it again?
Now, the thing is, we're going to be not taking your cell phone and doing a digital download of the locations of your phone. So, just like you know, some things to go for it. That also covers some of the legalities, so you're now notified that there will be digital warrants on the cellular phone. Any attempt to delete stuff could lead to sort of felony charges. Okay, so we have those phones, and we'll be getting the other phones as well. They'll give us. I know the people say when I say crime prevention, but some people think it easier. Cell towers will then be providing any type of phone activity. The other thing is too was the DA one.
They're going fast too, and they totally wanted to go by person.
Is it with the judge?
No.
No, not yet. There's a DA. So in the time frame, he's not released right yet. They have a DNA one, fingerprint one. For him, because we have evidence from the vehicles or vehicle insurance contract. So that was just a statement, so let's go. Because they're here kind of talking about it, so you're not like,
Because we were sideswiping and checking, we're like, what is going on? Because he's been out of jail, he was in jail for a long time, and then he got out and he's been doing everything he needs to do.
So there was vehicles involved, they have evidence from them. So once those DNAs, they'll be cross-examining his DNA prints to the self-collateral from those vehicles. So just like just ahead of time. More so for the phone warrant because we have ECP laws and all that stuff, and we know within a certain time frame.
Exactly, that's a major charge too.
Yeah.
Homicide.
It is.
So, so the best thing, I need to talk to a lawyer too, you know what I mean? Just figure out what's our rights, what's going on type, you know, so.
So, yeah, it looks like you are already on the list today for those charges. Homicide. Okay.
Cool.
Thank you, guys, sorry.
No problem.
I know I have to go to jail for like a while. But I'll be here and I'm gonna try to figure out as fast as I can with you. Yeah, he's on probation. He had broken into a school or something, and he's been doing restitution and stuff like that. So
Yeah, the school, unfortunately, that's gonna violate that. So, again, you're 13. We'll see what the judge has.
but it's been out for a while, and he's been doing everything that he's been doing his appeals for his appeals. Like we're gonna be working with it too because he's been doing perfectly fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Just keep that out, okay? Sorry. You be okay?
No second.
What were you thinking about last night when we were laying together and talking? I'm pregnant. And he was like, when you have the baby, are you treating different? Stuff like that. So we had a little moment last night.
So this is your first, second kid?
Fifth kid.
Fifth kid, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love you, baby.
Mom's love hasn't changed.
Yeah.
Don't be thinking about you, okay? Like the boy you are. Best friend, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I think about enchiladas a lot, probably a lot more than the average person, but I can promise you they would not be on my mind after seeing footage of my son murdering someone. As Jonathan is brought to the cell, his mother asks for one more moment with him.
When you're done, you just go back.
You stop, okay? That's right. Love you. Kiss.
But Jonathan's mother wasn't the only parent hit with the shocking realization that their child was involved in a homicide. At this same time, William Garcia's parents spoke with police. At the time of the crash, William was seated in the back seat of the vehicle, and the recording, he was the one who took it. When he's placed under arrest and brought in for questioning, his parents, of course, have an excuse for why he'd be wrapped up in this craziness. It's the city's fault, of course.
Bad situations and bad decisions, and I'm a mom, I can't help but break, and his daddy ain't gonna break with me. That's my baby, so I lost it. It's the city, man. It's the city. Sometimes it feels like it doesn't really matter how much you.
Willie's always home on his place. That's all he does. And look, that still happened. I would believe he's innocent to a certain extent, if not mostly innocent. So I know that we don't want to talk about anything without an attorney.
Okay.
And I know we've instructed him to do the same thing.
Okay.
So that's where we are now.
On the other side of the city, William is brought in for questioning, armed with his parents' demand not to talk without an attorney.
Do you understand that? Yeah. Okay. So do you understand your rights?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. And would you like to talk with us?
I would like a lawyer on this.
Okay. All right. All right. So what's going to happen now is we're going to put you back into that holding cell. And I have a person that's going to come and they're going to take your fingerprints. And they're going to take photos of you, and they're going to take some DNA samples from you. And the DNA sample is just real quick and easy. You put like Q-tips in your mouth and you rub them on your cheeks. It's like almost like brushing your teeth.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was like the COVID test.
No. I would never do that to anybody. That's mean. So it's just like you're brushing your teeth. It kind of just rub those cotton swabs in your cheeks. And once that happens, then you'll get transported to the juvenile detention center, okay?
Prior to this incident, we wouldn't find any evidence that William had been involved in any criminal activity, or at least hasn't gotten caught doing any. Later, he admitted to police that he frequently stole cars alongside Jonathan and Messiah and would go for joyrides in them. Whether his parents knew that or not, we don't know. But what we do know is that when he speaks to his parents on the phone, he manages to get their full support.
Hey, Mom. I just wanted to talk to you. Just to, I don't know. What do you mean?
I'm outside of where you're at now.
Oh, well, yeah, you probably won't see me though.
No. So, you told me you weren't going to trust them, right?
What?
You told them you weren't going to trust me, right?
Yeah.
So then they're not going to let, I'm waiting out here, I'm outside of where you're at now.
What?
I'm here waiting now to see you, but you're probably
Yeah,
not going to let me see you.
yeah, you can't see me probably.
You got an attorney, but I'm going to go to the juvenile hall once you get booked, and I'm going to go there.
Okay.
So just know that I'm here, okay?
Okay.
I love you, son.
I love you too, Mom.
I'm here for you. I'm going to try to stay strong and positive for you, okay?
Okay.
And just know you're going to be okay too, and just stay yourself, okay?
Okay, yeah, I know.
Yeah, just don't talk about your business to anybody, and we'll try to get you out as soon as we can, and I'll be down there to see you. If I can't see you tonight, I'll be there first thing in the morning, I'll call.
Okay.
Are you going to try to call your dad, or do you want me to just be on the phone with him?
Do you want to talk to him?
Yeah, just send the phone to him.
I'm glad they let you call me.
Yeah.
Tell the detective thank you for that.
Thank you. Hey, Dad.
Hey, I love you, okay?
Love you too, Dad.
Keep your chin up, we're right behind you, even though you're not talking to us, I think we'll plan, okay? We're meeting with the attorney in the morning, okay?
Okay.
You're either gonna get out, if you get out, it's gonna be probably a Monday.
Yeah.
Or that's gonna be here, so we'll see what happens, okay?
Okay.
That's in a couple of days, hopefully, okay?
Okay.
And we're behind you, don't worry, bro, okay? Don't worry.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I'll be fine.
Say hi to your brother.
Okay. I don't know. Sorry.
We're right here, buddy. Okay?
Okay.
We love you and no one thinks anything different of you. That's all. You gotta make better decisions, getting hard for bad guys, that's all, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Hopefully we see Friday. We'll see you Friday. Or, okay, it's Friday. See you Friday or Monday. Sorry, this day wasn't time.
All right.
Don't too much over.
Well, I probably have to go now, Mom.
Okay. I love you, Brian, okay?
All right.
Tomorrow, work on it. We're right here behind you, son.
All right. I love you, Mom.
William had his parents coaching him through the legal proceedings over the next few months. Unfortunately, not everyone who was taken into custody that day was that lucky. Remember the person who posted the video? 11-year-old Messiah? Because of his age at the time of the arrest, police were at a standstill with him. They were unable to transport him to juvie without parental consent, but there were no parents to consent. Messiah's parents were not in the picture, and evidently, he'd been left to wander the streets from the age of 9 up. His legal guardian, another relative, wasn't able to come to the station the night of Messiah's questioning and arrest, so the police had no choice but to pull out an air mattress for him to sleep on in the interrogation room, which really just hammers home the absurdity of this. Kids left to run wild and take parents away from other kids, parents like Scott Habermel. The whole situation is as tragic as it is senseless, which is why, thankfully, at least one person came forward to explain what happened. A year after the original arrests, William decided to work towards a plea deal and sat down with his attorney and law enforcement to give the nitty-gritty details of what happened that horrible night. And it's much, much worse than what anyone could have expected.
May 29th, 2024. Okay. Vehicle that ran into Scott Habermill, were you an occupant of that vehicle?
Was I?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Was Elijah Engelking in the vehicle with you?
Yes.
Where were you sitting and where was Elijah sitting?
We were both in the back seat. I was in the right, and he was in the left.
Okay. Were you videotaping?
Yes.
Did you say anything that's big? I'm assuming you've seen the videotape. Anything that's in the recording, is any of that your voice?
Yes.
Okay. Is any of that Elijah's voice?
Yes.
Do you recall what is it that Elijah's saying?
Like what exactly did he say?
Or just generally? Because there were statements about just bump him.
Yeah.
Do you recall that statement?
Yeah.
Who said that?
We both did.
Okay. You both said just bump him?
Yes.
Okay. What else did he say that you didn't say?
He said go 15 to 20 and before that, he told him to not hit him fast.
Is there anything else that you said?
So, Will, I want to know your version of events that night. I want to know what you and your friends were doing leading up to the crash, what vehicle you were inside, and the things that you were doing that night into the morning. I want you to just tell me your version of those events.
Okay. So that night, I don't remember everything we did that night because it was a while ago, and I know I was with them when they got the car, and I think Jonathan got it. I forgot who got it, but he got the car. I was across the street, and we got in, and we were just driving around. Really, we weren't doing much. And I know we picked up Elijah at one point, and we were just driving around, recording videos of us like just driving crickets. And most of the night, Jonathan was driving because he's like, "Oh, it's my car. I got it." So he didn't let anyone else drive. And then, yeah, that's what we were doing before.
The car that was stolen that night belonged to a single mother who was struggling to raise her kids and get to work. Sadly, she couldn't afford to repair the car, which was destroyed following the teen's joyride.
So he was sitting behind the driver?
What's that?
All right. And what did you do once you picked up Elijah?
I really don't remember like what we did before all of it happened. I just remember we were driving around.
Do you remember how long approximately Elijah was with you guys before the crash?
At least an hour or two.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Like an hour. At least.
Tell me about weapons and drugs that were being used or in your possession.
I had a gun on him, and we all had, or I don't know who all had it, but we all had like disposables, like weed pens.
Okay.
We were all smoking in the car.
Right. So each of you were smoking THC vapes.
Yeah.
Okay. Who else had a weapon?
No one wanted a gun.
Whose gun was it?
I think while we were in the car, he like right after we stole the car, he told me that he got it out of a Kia he found. He stole like a couple of days before that.
You said that you did record a video of the homicide, the crash. And did you share that video?
Like after?
Mm-hmm.
I shared it like a year later it was in a folder with a bunch of other videos with us like driving in cars.
Police later uncovered several dozen videos of the group of boys engaging in illegal activity, shooting guns, driving stolen vehicles, stealing from stores, and doing illicit substances, which serves as a reminder, if you're going to do illegal stuff, maybe don't record every instance of it and put it all in Google Drive. And maybe don't do it where there's security cameras either. Just 12 days before the murders, Messiah Hayes and 3 other teens, who haven't been named, crashed a stolen car into a convenience store and stole alcohol and cigarettes.
Tell me about right before the homicide and the homicide itself. Tell me about that time in the car.
So I don't know where we were going. I just know we were driving down, I think it was Moon. I think that's where we were driving. And I was on my phone, and I felt the car like do a U-turn. I think Jonathan were like talking about something, and then hey, start recording. And start recording because like earlier that night we were making videos of us like, driving recklessly and stuff. And then then the video, and he's like, "Oh, are you recording?" And then Elijah was like, "Yeah." And I watched the video, but I think Jonathan, he was like, "Oh, I'm about to hit this N-word." And yeah, we got pull on us, and we keep driving, and then I'm like, just bump it, bruh, because he said he's gonna hit him, like, wanting to hit him too hard. Like I was trying to minimize what he was trying to do. And Eli's like, yeah, just bump it and go 15, 20. And then I think like hurry before he turns or something like that. And then I think like before I said just bump him, Elijah's like, don't hit him hella fast. Like before I said just bump him. And then Jonathan speeds up instead of slows down. He's going like 35, 40. Then he hits him. And then after he hits him, I was pretty shocked because he hit him pretty hard. And that's when the video was taken. And then I think he turned, and then I was pretty upset right after because he didn't. Like I told him to just pump in, Elijah told him to slow down, and I was like, he probably hit him way too hard. And after that, I wanted to go home. And I don't really remember where we went after that. I just know that we're like driving through the neighborhoods, like where we turned. And I don't know how long after he hit him, but he was like driving back. And we saw like ambulance lights where it was. So like do the car in reverse and turn around. Yeah, that's all I really remember right after.
William is being forthcoming, but he's not being completely honest. Police are about to call him out for leaving one thing out, but there are many, many more, and soon they'll stack up against him.
I know that you are leaving out a big piece of what happened after. Tell me about what you did with the car after.
With the car. I know after like when we were driving to the neighborhoods, Jonathan got out to like to see the damage, and he was like, "Oh, bro, we can't be driving around in this car because the windshield's broken." And I don't remember how, but we got another car after that.
The teens involved didn't just get out of the car to assess the damage. They got out of the car to revel in the carnage of their actions.
Look where I hit her. See? Her whole face went boom.
Those aren't people regretting their actions and realizing the trouble they're going to be in. These are people proud of what they've done, which means police have good reason to question William's claim that he was freaked out.
So, you were telling me that you were freaked out that he hit him.
Yeah, right after.
Yet, in that video, you continue to record as you guys are making that turn.
Because after he hit him, I wanted to get it, like to see like how fast he did it. Because after he hit him, I was still recording.
So, I just want to get kind of your thought process. You didn't want him to be hit very hard because you were concerned about that.
Yeah, I didn't really know what they were talking about before, so. And Jonathan, if he's going to do something, I already know he's going to do it.
Okay. So, as you are recording and you all hit him, you're all in the car, you're all talking about it. You hit this person on a bicycle. You continue to record until you turn the corner. And then you drive through the neighborhood for a while. You steal another car after seeing that there's heavy damage to the windshield in the car that you just used to hit a person. And then after you steal a car, you say that you get dropped up at home, but you don't tell anybody about what's happened, and you don't try to get help for the person that's been hit.
Well, I didn't know the guy had died. If I found out the next morning, I definitely would have said something.
Do you think that that person was hurt?
Yeah, I knew they were hurt, but I didn't know they were hurt that bad. And I didn't know like how old they were or anything. Because yeah, I've never really been in a situation like that before, so I didn't like know how badly he was hurt.
When you said just bump him, what did you think would happen?
I like whenever I said, "Oh yeah, just bump him," I thought he was just like gonna like get close to him and just like knock him off the bike or something. But that's not what he did. I thought, yeah, for some reason I was like, I'm just gonna hit him, just bump him off the bike.
So when did you realize that Jonathan was going to hit him?
Like, and not just like knock him off. I realized that like whenever he started sped up right before he hit him.
So I'm wondering, like, at what point, when they said record it, did you know at the point that they said record it that they were going to hit the cyclist?
Like, basically, like right after I started recording, because like he was like, "Oh, I'm about to hit this guy," and yeah, so like I was like, okay, that's whenever I found out that he was gonna do it.
So when you said just bump him, were you? I mean, why did you say that?
Because Jonathan said he was gonna like hit him. I didn't want him to hit him like hard. So like I said, I knew he was gonna like, because he said he's like, "I'm gonna hit this guy." And I was like in my head, I was like, "I don't want you to like kill the guy." So I told him to just bump him to like tell him like to not hit him like hard. I wanted to like just knock him off the bike.
As of the publishing of this video, several of the teens involved in this case are still pending sentencing. However, Jonathan, the driver, pled guilty to murder, and as a result, he will stay in juvenile detention until he turns 21. After that, as long as he hasn't racked up any disciplinary charges, he will be set free. Elijah Engelking, who was in the backseat during the murder, took a plea deal, which as of the publishing of this video is sealed. William Garcia and Messiah Hayes are still facing sentencing. Our thoughts are with the family of Scott Habermehl, who truly sounded like an incredible person in every sense of the word. We hope